Hey guys, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us on Ludicrous feed. Just driving on the way back from work today, back home. Three things I want to share with you today. The first thing being that as of today, the base price for an entry-level Tesla Model S here in Australia, or at least here in New South Wales, is $170,000, including stamp duty and GST. That is a lot of money, and that is because the 75 model is now being scrapped by Tesla. So the lowest battery you can get now is the 100 kilowatt hour battery on the Tesla Model S. So after taxes, it's $170,000. I think I know why Tesla have done this, why they've scrapped the 75 model. And that's because the difference in price between the 75 entry and the top Model 3, which is the performance model, there's only a marginal difference. I mean, when I say marginal, it's all relative, right? We're still talking like a couple of tens of thousands of dollars, but still, I think Tesla are doing this as a price discriminator, just to let us consumers know that the Tesla Model S is still their flagship model, whereas the Model 3 is more like the entry-level car. So I think that's the reason for doing that. And so, I mean, you know, we've still got to wait here in Australia for the Model 3, but to me, I'm always the optimist, right? So I think that's a sign that the right-hand drive Model 3 is coming, because they can't leave this for too long in Australia, leaving the Model S as the entry-level car at $170,000. Okay, that's ridiculous. You can't have that as the entry-level car. So I think, just as an optimist, I think the Model 3 is coming. So guys, hang on to your reservation slips. They are coming. I reckon 2019 could be the year. All right. The second thing I want to share with you is that there's been a big response from my Model 3 pricing video. So thank you everyone for responding to that. We've had a flood of comments. Interesting in what people feel about that price that I predicted of $71,000 as the first Tesla Model 3 to come to Australia. That being the long-range all-wheel drive dual-motor car. We're not going to get the $35,000 US entry-level model. That's not going to come for a while. That's not even available in the US yet, okay? So at $71,000, I ran a poll to ask the question, you know, is that a reasonable price, with two options? I said, one, tell Elon he's dreaming, meaning yes, that's way too high, or no, shut up and take my money, meaning that's a fine, that's a reasonable price. And interestingly, it's basically, at the time I saw the poll about half an hour ago, it was 50-50. So we're 50-50. Half of you think that it's too expensive, and half of you think it's a reasonable price. So very interesting. Keep voting. The poll's not closed, so I'll keep updating you with the score, but at the moment as it stands, it's half and half. So thanks guys for responding to that poll and for watching that video. The last thing I want to share with you is, as you guys might have remembered, I went to the Porsche exhibition in Sydney late last year to look at their new Taycan, which is the 100% electric car that's apparently going to come later this year or next year. Well, there was a drawing competition which my son Electric Evan and I entered, and we won third prize, and the prize was a Porsche Boxer engine, a flat 6-cylinder engine. And I asked you guys whether I should assemble it, knowing that we're an electric car channel, but some of you said assemble it anyway, so here it is. So many thanks to Porsche Australia for this prize. It's a scale model replica of the 6-cylinder Boxer engine. It doesn't run on petrol, don't worry. It runs on battery powered, actually, ironically. But let me turn it on for you, and you can see how it works. You can see the pistons running there. And I think it doesn't actually, you know, do anything. It's just for fun, really. And the battery actually powers those pistons. So yeah, that's quite interesting. It took me and the kids all day to do it, but we got there in the end. It's a fairly complicated bit of machinery, courtesy of Porsche. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully it's a lovely day wherever you are in this world. And as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use my promo code Thomas7208 to score 6 months of free supercharging. Happy charging!